It was Saturday night, 5 p.m. The jury re-enters the courtroom. The judge asked the jury, have you reached a verdict? The forward person in the jury stands up and says, yes, we have, Your Honor. We, the jury, find the defendant guilty as charged. The judge thanks the jury for their due diligence. Now the judge says, would you please stand, Miss Jackson? The court finds Miss Creative Jackson guilty of sabotaging a vocal performance by self-inducing her anxieties, by allowing her vocal cords and the activities of her limbs to betray her. I now sentence you to shame, embarrassment, discouragement, a feeling of wanting to quit the thing that you love, quitting the thing that makes you happy on the inside, quitting the very thing that you say is your purpose. Now, this sentence is going to be carried out until you decide to believe, to walk and live in the real truth of what was designed for you. Ladies and gentlemen, you just heard a verdict in a mental courtroom inside of a creative's mind. Being a professional vocal coach, certified life coach, and I've been blessed and trusted to produce over 50 albums with some of the world's greatest entertainers. Trust me, I've seen this type of indictment happen often. Now, in Miss Jackson's case, she's in her dressing room and she is allowing her past to remind her of all of the negative moments that took place in her career that proves that she's not good enough. Moments where her voice cracked. Moments where she stumbled over the lyrics. Moments where she stumbled over the choreography. Every negative moment that she can think of came to her mind to prove that she wasn't good enough. Not one time did she think about the luxurious dressing room that she was in that the promoter believed she deserved to have, or the thousands of people that were in the audience, because she sabotaged her vocal performance in front of thousands of people. There were thousands of people in the audience. They were there because they loved her. She didn't think about that. There was even a stage manager that came to the door to let her know it was time to go on stage. She didn't care about that. She didn't think about nothing positive. It was nothing but the negative moments that proves that she was not good enough. Isn't that something? That's really sad. I wonder, wouldn't it be something if all of us, our belief systems were ran through a courtroom? Everything that we believe about ourselves to be true. Can you imagine if it ran through a courtroom? Your desires, your dreams, your goals, all had to go through a courtroom and be judged by a jury. Would you have a good defense attorney? See, the past, your past comes to remind you of things. For some reason, we have a tendency to only remember the bad things majority of the time when it comes from our past. We have so many great things about our past, but when we're trying to accomplish something, for some reason, That past will remind you of where you failed. I want to take you to the mental crime scene, but before I do that, I need you all to do me a huge favor here. I need everyone to take a deep breath in with your nose like this. Out with your mouth. In with your nose. Out with your mouth. In with your nose. Out with your mouth. Now, don't fall asleep. Don't do that. Please don't do that. I do this exercise with my singers, and sometimes it can relax you. I'm trying to relax you before I take you on this mental crime journey. In with your nose. Out with your mouth. One more. In with your nose. Out with your mouth. Now, I want everyone in here to close their eyes. Do not peek. Close your eyes as I take you on this mental crime journey. Do not open your eyes. Those are the footsteps of a stage manager going to the dressing room.
1 minute to curtains open, Miss Jackson.
The door shuts and Miss Jackson is thinking about every negative moment going through her mind. The air conditioner is blowing, and it's blowing in her ear saying, "You're not going to have a voice tonight." She goes to the door. She is walking to the stage, kind of like a walk of shame. She just don't want to go. Thinking about all of that. The court is in session in her mind. The prosecutor has a strong case. Witness after witness testifying against her. Defense don't even have any witnesses. She hears the audience. She doesn't even see it as love. She sees it as a mob. People that want to accuse her. They're screaming for her because they love her. But she don't believe it. Oh, she hears the band. They play that low C sharp note, letting everyone know that she's on her way out. She's nervous. Anxiety is now setting in. I am not going to make it. What am I doing here? I don't have a good voice. I can't dance. My makeup is awful. I do not belong here. What am I doing here? I'm not good enough. Prosecution is accusing. The jury is listening. She's been doing this her whole life. She's ready, but she doesn't believe she's ready. The verdict went forth, and she failed. You can open your eyes. Isn't it amazing how we can think about so many negative things? So many negative things, and it impacts how we react to those negative things. When we think negative and we don't have that positive, see, in this case, when Miss Jackson, her past was the prosecutor accusing her of what she is not good at. The present was the defense trying to prove her innocence, that she is good enough. The jury was going to dictate the future and the outcome of what she had to do. If you do not have a strong defense and have positive affirmations, the truth, it's important for you to know the truth about yourself. It's evident that everybody in that place knew the truth about her except for herself. She didn't know the truth. Now, everyone in this room is a creative. I don't care what you do for a profession. I don't care if you're a doctor, lawyer, marketing, banking. Doesn't matter what you do. If you love a creative sandwich, if you love a creative show, a creative gift, a very creative marketing plan, if you like anything creative, you are creative. So it's safe to say all of us are guilty of punishing ourselves and judging ourselves and self-sabotaging ourselves by self-inducing anxieties because we cannot forgive ourselves. I want to encourage everybody to work on a strong defense. Don't allow the prosecutor to have information that you are not privy to. Now, in that courtroom, the facts and circumstances went forth. The truth never came out. And she got a verdict of being guilty. How many of us in here have been guilty of talking ourselves into failure? Now, no one wants to admit that we do that. We want to blame everybody for our wrongdoing, but it is us. A lot of times it's self-induced. We don't have to be hurt. We don't have to have pain. This person that hurt you, this job that hurt you, we don't have to take that on. We don't have to take it on. I want to encourage everybody to have a strong defense. Know the truth. Know the truth about yourself. You are amazing. What is the truth? You are amazing. You are incredible. The world cannot stop you. You have gifts and talents that you're not even using. That's the truth. Believe in yourself. Don't allow a courtroom to send you into a sentence that you will regret. Now, my name is Asaph Alexander Ward. I am an amazing, incredible individual. I know that I am. And I walk that way. And I want you to know that I believe that you are incredible too. Thank you very much.